Greetings, my name is Mark Goins. I am one of the pastors at Christ Fellowship Church. From the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth, even that statement shows a dichotomy. It shows heaven and it shows earth. He created both the light and the dark. Even as he created the vegetation, he said there were trees, but not all the trees were the same. There was a tree of life and a tree of knowledge of good and evil. And so even there was a separation that God was teaching us from the very beginning of creation itself. Later, as he gathers his people, the Jews, they had come directly out of Egypt, and they were standing and camping out at the bottom of the mountain, Mount Sinai. And as they were there, God tells Moses to tell them, "This is my mountain. Do not touch it. Don't even let your animals touch it, for they will die." He was telling them that there is something special about God, and there was something special about this mountain. And they needed to learn what it meant that God was above and separate, distinct from everything else. And then God goes to say, "I am holy, you are holy." Even as they looked at themselves as a nation, God was not saying that to other nations. He was saying that to them, that they were to be holy. And Peter, in one of his letters, he echoes the same idea. He says that our minds are to be focused on the holiness of God, that we are a holy people, set apart, distinct from the world, because we follow a God who is holy. And he echoes in Leviticus where he says, "Be holy, for I am holy." And of course that was God speaking to his people. We are to be distinct, separate, and holy people. So in our worship, we are to worship a holy God. We as his holy people who belong to him worship a holy God. And that's what makes us distinct and different from those around us. So as we walk in our life, not just on Sundays, but we are holy people all the time, seeking purity and truth and holiness, the holiness of God, because he has made us holy. It is a very precious and special gift that we have been called by God to follow after him. So, as we worship him, may we worship he who is a holy God.